Sweden police give permit to Koran burning near Stockholm mosque.
Here's a summary of the article.
June 28, 2023 at 8:51 am Coordinated Universal Time. Swedish police have given a permit to a man planning to burn a Koran near the main mosque in central Stockholm on Wednesday afternoon, in what could be the first such display since a similar event led to a breakdown in negotiations with Turkey about the Nordic country's NATO membership. The permit was granted to a man who has won court appeals after his previous applications for permission to burn the Koran outside of Iraq's embassy in the Swedish capital were denied by police, broadcaster TV4 reported.
This post received a score of 27,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Oh boy, this one's gonna be in the news in a few days.
And I can only imagine continuation of the diplomatic shitshow between Sweden and Turkey.
Ding ding ding, we have a winner. Now who wouldn't want Sweden to join NATO and has done this before?
So Russia's entire northern border is already in. Russia's usual tactic of, oh, we just sent dudes nearby. They're not even soldiers. What's that? They cross the border and are seizing territory. Probably nothing. Doesn't work so well when you don't share a border. Further, the idea that Russia would launch a naval invasion of Sweden and that NATO wouldn't respond already is very unlikely. So while Sweden joining would make it official and help in sharing resources and coordinating, it wouldn't really help hem in Russia all that much more.
Greater than further, the idea that Russia would launch a naval invasion of Sweden and that NATO wouldn't respond already is very unlikely. Forget NATO, the Russians would probably drown on their way to Sweden. Under-maintained equipment is a lot more forgiving on land than on water.
I just remembered the scene in Red Storm Rising where the Soviet troops that invaded Iceland had their MANPADS damaged by seawater on the boat trip over when the ship was hit. The colonel said something like, "Surely someone anticipated that these missiles might get wet?" Yes, comrade colonel, but not with seawater. They didn't issue us the naval variant and now the electronics are corroded?
I keep thinking about the devastation attack helicopters are bringing on the front now, and how in the book, the Russian general learns that helicopters are ridiculously vulnerable when there are fighter jets in the air.
Helicopters are ridiculously vulnerable, period. They can be brought down with albeit lucky small arms fire, and they're close enough to get hit. Are easy targets for AA units. Any damage is bringing them out of the sky. What advantages they can bring though can be devastating in certain portions. In Desert Storm, some Navy SEALs were being assaulted by some helicopter-deployed Iraqi soldiers and were going to be overrun. A nearby F-15 pilot heard the call, saw the choppers on the ground, and dropped a bomb on it while the soldiers were getting out and the rest of the choppers fled.
Helicopters are a super weird platform. They are incredibly good, but incredibly brittle. I think just about every nation that has fielded them in wartime has seen standout losses, but all of them kept throwing them in. It's also super funny that with the ubiquity of missiles, everything has just become a missile platform. In exercises, helicopters had some impressive kill counts against fighters, due to it being just a question of who spotted who first and launched missiles.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.